Can it be your faith in?
What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? It is your boy. It's the Don. It's the Godfather. It is the future and current Hall of Famer, the Saint himself, no relation, JD Legend. Back again, bringing you guys and gals a live reaction to One Piece Chapter 1168. And sorry, guys, there is no preview. There's no DBZ intro today, just because I didn't expect the chapter to come out this quick. And I've honestly just been preparing for the agenda Reverie. I dropped the Kingdom video today, and my mind has just not been. My mind was not on the chapter reaction at all. So things are a little different. Yeah. So the mic quality is obviously better. We fixed the XLR problem, right? Our lighting, we got a lot better lighting. So I mean, we professional now. We super professional. Like it's different. Bodega. We got a new PC. I forgot to tell y'all. Bodega. We shouldn't have any bodega, but I'm not going, fingers crossed, obviously. We ain't got no bodega. Right, bodega should be dead. We should have, but the bodega demons should be exorcised. But, you never know on this channel. You never know. You really never do. So, what's up, chat? How y'all doing? Good to see y'all today. Good to see y'all. Chapters on TCB. But yes, if you guys are not aware, the Agenda Reverie is this Saturday, so make sure you pull up. I will be posting the actual stream event tomorrow, so you can save the time. It should be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, man. One Piece chapter 1168. Last chapter of One Piece was pretty controversial. Controversial because the fact that Harold is trash. Harold is now trash. Not a trash character, but he's trash. And Ida was being poisoned, and for some reason Oda just loves to kill good mothers. I think he just has a sick fetish. I think Oda might hate his mother. I don't know. Or maybe he hates his mother-in-law. I think there might be an agenda out there that Oda hates mothers. So we got to keep a vigilant eye for that, because I don't know what's going on, Oda. You doing a little something. I don't know. Oda's acting a little shifty, chat. I don't know. Oda's acting a little shifty. So we gotta see what's going on. We gotta see what's going on. So, without further ado, right? Let's get to the chapter reaction. All right, let's get to the chapter reaction and see what's going on. So we have, Elbaf, Snow, One Piece chapter. Oh yeah, I only got my music on. I was wondering. I was like, the vibe kind of dead. There we go. It's back to normal. All right. Alrighty. You guys should be able to hear the music. Okay. Elbaf Snow. And again, another moment of silence. The Yamato cover story is over. Wow, I keep remembering. We are free. I love it here. The freedom, it feels good. It smells good. I'm here. I'm excited. So let's tap back in. Okay, so it's Hachi. We haven't seen Hachi in a while. Takayaki 8 with Black Sheep. A family of sheep knit 6 gloves for Hachi. Or for Hachan. Okay, fair enough. Excuse me. 15 years ago, that same year, all over the world, Harold's efforts are paying off, but those giant marines are really doing a good job. They're so reliable. I always thought they looked scary, but now I wouldn't mind meeting one. Can't you get us stocked up again? Elbaf seafood is super popular, I bet it is. There she... Whoa, excuse me. That caught me off guard, my bad. I bet it is. There is a top quality Elbaf cider. It's rare and tricky, and a tricky item to import. I'll take it already. Elbaf New World. When we finally become a member nation. Wait, Harold, when we finally become a member nation. I think we should build sightseeing ships so our people can freely visit all of our allies. We're actually a rare minority from the perspective of the outside world, but there are many nations out there with a wide variety of races coexisting. This is thanks to the culture of mutual respect. Let's join the larger world, make new friends, and grow in knowledge together. That sounds great. We're one step away. Our future has never been brighter. Yeah, let's ditch this warrior crap. I'll make it happen, Ida. Warrior school. He doesn't know. Ditch the warrior crap, man. It's a big yikes for me. It's a big yikes for me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's very much a big yikes for me. It's giving yikes. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Good intentions, horrible execution. Yeah, bro. Talking about I'll make it happen. She got poisoned by your own people, bro. Because you weren't there. This is all thanks to you, Saul. Better sharp kids than sharp blades, huh? Teddy she. But ain't you afraid you've lost something here, Harold? I don't believe that military power is what makes a country strong anymore. ... It's 'cause of Ida. She taught me everything. Meeting her was the greatest blessing of my life. And there's the gravestone. Let's have a moment of dragon for Ida. Just a moment of dragon in the chat. You guys should know the drill. A moment of dragon in the chat for Ida. A good woman. A good woman. Look at that. Honorable. Look at all those dragons. Beautiful. Beautiful unison from the chat. Ida, we respect you. Ida, we miss you. You deserved better. You were a good woman. Thank you, chat. That was beautiful. Beautiful unity. Beautiful unity in the chat. Look at that. That's real unity. This is what we strive for. This is what we strive on. Okay. Anywho, let's continue on. That's true. You're right. You're right. Mr. Awesome, we should have all faced east while doing the dragon. All right, well, yes, we should have just all looked east. Exactly. See, people already, they know the drill. You just look east and stay silent. Alrighty, anyway, let's continue. Hey, Harold. Elbaf has really changed a lot. When I first came here, there was tons of internal conflict. It was scary, but you've changed everything. Now children can laugh and study. It's like it's like a totally different country. Okay, so this is when Ida is sick. Okay, so he visited her when she was sick. At least I can give him some credit there. The old customs are backwards traditions. All of those bad practices from the warrior era will be thrown away. Oh, I kind of like the whole warrior's pride part. It's really cool. You should cherish your culture. Why is Ida so... Why is she cooking? Why is the one that she sees sense? Why is Ida seeing sense here? So, you know what we've confirmed just now? Harold is a beggar. He's begging it. Harold is a beggar. We figured it out. Ida should have been the queen. You know what? Look, Harold's a good character, but he's a beggar. That's it. He was begging it. He said, no warrior culture. Why does it sound cold already? And you were begging. Unreal, man. Unserious. Ida, we don't deserve Ida. We don't deserve her. You know how a good man, that's true. A man will always lose himself over a good woman. If a man finds a good woman, he will change. Now, that's not always the case because there's a lot of trash men out there, right? But Proverbs 31, blessed is a man who findeth a good wife. You know what I'm saying? If a man findeth a good wife, he findeth a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs 31. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anywho, let's continue. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Ida, that's the very culture that kept us from marrying. I can't accept it, which is also fair. You did always say you wanted to make me your legal wife. Cough, cough. That really is the sweetest thing. You're so cute. What about Loki? She is so, like, nurturing and kind and just like she just know how to make you feel good. She too good. She's too good for us. I'm sorry. That's it. She's too good. That's why I would have to kill her. Because God forbid we have a good woman and a good wife in this story. Oda's not gonna let him live. If the woman is too good, Oda's gonna kill him. Just know that's a death flag immediately. If there's a woman who is too good in this story, Oda's gonna kill him. Oda's gonna kill her. That's it. That's a surefire sign Oda's gonna kill that girl. Guaranteed. Ridiculous. It's gonna happen. Oda's be killing good women. For what? What about Makino? We don't know nothing about Makino. I'll tell you what. Makino ain't either. She not. Look at Belmare. She was a great woman. She died. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about Usopp's mama, but she died. Olvia, she died. But you know who's still alive? Allegedly, Big Mom. Whitebeard's alleged baby mama, still breathing. You know what I'm saying? Puddin' is better now. Still here. She was trash at the beginning. Dadan was a bandit. She was killing niggas. Otahime, dead. Koreha, a little toxic. You can't throw Koreha and say she's just a completely good woman. You can't say that. Not the way she was moving. Not the way she was running pockets in Drum Island. She not at that level. Don't throw Koreha out there. Don't do that. Y'all better than that. Just because you like her don't mean she a good woman. I love Dadan more than anybody. You know I love me some Dadan. But she's also a bandit. Alright, let's be honest. She ain't like Ida. She ain't like Belmare. She ain't like Otahime. These are pure women here. We're talking about pure women. We're not talking about toxic women. We're talking about pure-hearted, pure women. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Sanji's mom, pure-hearted woman, dead. Rebecca's mom, dead. Jenny, dead. Kokoro, we don't know nothing. y'all just throwing out names now. Shaki was a pirate. Don't count. Chiffon? Chiffon's a pirate. And so is Lola. She a pirate. You don't think any of these girls, you don't think they didn't shoot anybody. They didn't even shoot, you don't think they shot fodder or anything. You don't think they did that. Because you know they did. She was a good woman until she lost everything. You know who lost everything? Belmare. Toki? Toki didn't do nothing, man. What did Toki do? Toki just got pregnant and said a prophecy. What else did she do? Rouge, maybe? I mean, am I wrong? All she did was say a prophecy and get pregnant. She didn't do anything. Toki is like an NPC. Who do I consider good men? Obviously Kuma. Kuma's another one. Sorry, we should be reacting to the chapter. I'm sorry. This is for after stream. Sorry, I just been yapping. Sorry. Let's keep going. My bad, chat. I blame the chat. Anyone who's watching, blame the chat. It's on them. Anywho, let's keep going. He'll always be Hydruden's kid brother. What about Loki? Won't he? In my heart, I've always thought of him like that. Ha ha ha. Feelings like that keep my heart full. It's what's kept me going all this time. But don't worry, it's okay. You're everybody's King Herald. And you're almost there, right? That's right, Ida. It won't be long. Soon we'll be connected with the whole world. Our world will be tens and thousands of times bigger. Then we can go traveling together. Just like the old days. That sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, she died right there. Oh, nah. That would ruin my life. I'm sorry. That would ruin my life. That was on her deathbed. Oh, nah. That would... Y'all wouldn't... Bro, nah. Y'all wouldn't have seen me, bro. I would have given up. My girl died right in front of me. I would have given up. I say, Lord, take me now. I would have just said, Lord, take me now. Just take me. Just take me. Take me up. Take me, not her. That's what I would have yelled. We didn't deserve her, man. I'm looking forward to it. Hydruden. Loki's in jail. I mean, why is Loki in jail? Is he wrong? Harold, you the king. Harold, what are we doing? Wait a minute. Stop it. What are we doing? These people admitted to poisoning and... Okay. Someone said keep reading. Maybe I need to keep reading. This is ridiculous. All right, I'm going to keep reading. 14 years ago, the Holy Land of Marijoa. Shanks is missing? Indeed. Had he completed his last mission, he would have been formally knighted. As you are our next choice, that opportunity now falls to you. What will you do? I'll naturally accept the honor of being one of God's knights. Doing that will secure Elbaf's membership status. Congratulations then. The Great One has agreed to trust in you. It's been a long process. You'll be remembered as a king who brought great change to Elbaf. Well, to be honest, when Elbaf finally joins the world government, I plan to relinquish the throne. A younger, more virtuous ruler than I should take over. So that's what his plan was. He knew he was selling himself to the devil. So he said, let me just get Elbaf part of the community, and then I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm just gonna get out of here. So that's what the plan was. That's what the plan was. I said, but it never does work like that. It's still naive and it's still dumb. But I respect the sentiment. But he's still trash. But he didn't know better. I respect the sentiment. So maybe trash is a strong word. If I'm using nuance here, right? Where are my glasses? I'll save the glasses for the other time. Oh, no, they're right over there. Hold on. All right. He's not trash. But he's an ignorant fool, is the word I'd use. He's an ignorant fool. He's an ignorant fool. Which is sad. He's a well-meaning fool, and it's so sad. So I can't call him trash for that. Trash is too strong of a word. Now, agenda-wise, I can. But he's a fool. Very much a fool. Anywho. Okay, he plans to relinquish the throne to a young man. Shepard like, LOL, yeah, alright, buddy. That is a matter for Mu to decide. ... Why? Is there someone on the empty throne? Oh, he didn't know about Emu? The Great One. Why is there someone on the empty throne? Come. Mu has been watching thee, Herald. I guess he couldn't have known. But he knew about Emu, but I guess he didn't know Emu was sitting on the throne either. Okay, so maybe it's just the throne. Maybe it's just the throne. Yeah, Mu and this third person gimmick needs to end though. Okay. This power, swoosh, it's surging within me. It's chilling. This is the power of immortality. It still sends shivers down the spine. He is now beyond any wild monster. He has been forged into a mighty weapon. Consider thyself an immortal knight, sworn to Mu. Immortal? I can't believe it. Carve an abyss pentagram in Elbaf. That will mark the bond between us. So my man just not even like painting, like carving pentagrams, selling his soul. Thy dearest wish shall be finally granted. And he's just smiling. Huzzah! As soon as this last mission is completed, Elbaf will be recognized as a member nation of the world government. Thank you, King Harold. Quest Castle. Huh? Could you repeat that, Great Emu? Mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. The giant warrior fleet will stand alongside the Marines and serve the world as what happened to the art here? I don't know. Listen, we'll just keep reading. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Wait, no, hold on. Everything I've done was to free Elbaf from violence. Of course, if anyone still wishes to fight, I'll gladly encourage them to enlist in the Marines, but who is who is the king talking to in there? Thou vowed to atone for Elbaf's history, even at the cost of becoming a slave. I meant to carry that burden alone. The burden of such history is too great for thee to bear alone. Now hold thy tongue. Thou cannot disobey Mu. Oh, Harold. Those who enter into a deep-sea covenant may gain immortality and power, but it comes at a cost of total obedience. Thou wilt carry out Mu's orders regardless of thine own will. What? This isn't good. I'm losing control. Elbaf, they never meant for it to be... Wait, this isn't good. I'm losing control. Elbaf, they never meant for it to be... they never meant for it to become part of the fold. Curse that Emu. Guards, the plan was always to enslave the warriors of Elbaf. Well, no duh, buddy. That's what Rox is trying to tell you, man. I just don't know. I don't know. It's almost like Rox was trying to tell you, but you said my friend died, so let me just do what Rox told me not to do. That was his logic. Rox died? Why don't I do what Rox told me not to do? Why don't I do what Rox warned me not to do? Surprise! Rox shaking in his grave. I know it. Shaking. Trembling in his grave. What is it, Your Majesty? Is someone... Chain me to this pillar. Hurry, summon Elder Hyrule and my sons. But sire, I believe Hyrule is still out at sea. And Loki, Lord Loki. That isn't still imprisoned after what happened. I can't resist for long. What exactly is this concerning your majesty? None of that matters now. Release him. Jail, realm of the dead. You're free to go, Loki. Head to the Quest Castle at once. The king requires your presence. Hyrule's house. Something urgent? What's going on? And so, we return to where this tale began. The day of the castle massacre, when Elbaf's most beloved king, Harold the Benevolent, lost his life. Shame. What a dang shame, man. I've got a break week. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame, man. Okay. What a shame. Obviously, Harold, I mean, it's just a very tragic story. It's a very tragic story. Like, this was always going to happen. But the way it happens is just so pathetic. Like, it's genuinely pathetic. Like, what did he think? Well, like, the real question is just like, what did he think? Like, I really want to know, what did he think was gonna happen? I don't even know how I feel right now. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know how I feel. Like, Harold is so stupid, blinded by ambition, with good intentions. But the way he just looks so dumb. Like, he looks genuinely stupid right now. Like, so stupid. And even though we know the reason why he's doing even though we know the reason why he's being so stupid, I remember, I appreciate that, Brett Fairchild. Appreciate that. I think I said he's a better version of Odin. But he's, I mean, if I think Odin's an absolute idiot, like, how can I say this guy's not an idiot? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so dumb. Like, it's genuinely. He's a leader. He's a leader of a country. He was studying diplomacy. I'm going to get to the super chats in a second. Now, you got to have some sort of foresight. Ask any questions. Bro, then ask no questions, no stipulations. What does this mean? What are you guys going to make me do? He just went along with everything. Not even a hint of caution, anything, brother. I'm not apologizing to Odin. Stop it. I'm not going to apologize to Odin. Odin is still worse. Odin's a worse character. Period. Odin is a worse character than Harold. It's not close. But Harold is just as stupid as Odin. Like, just as stupid. Like, it's just... I'll apologize to Odin. I'll cook Odin worse. Don't get me wrong. It's just a shame. He's more stupid than Odin? I don't know. I wouldn't say that, actually. I think they're both equally stupid. Chat, you guys are hilarious if you think I'm going to apologize to Odin. You guys are hilarious. I'm not going to. Because I still think Harold is a good character. I don't know how I feel about this. He's a good character, but he went out so pitiful. It's so pitiful. And I guess I want to ask the question, does the pitiful... Does how pitiful a character is at the end of his arc mean he's a bad character? And I don't think so. I don't think so. But his end is so pitiful. So pitiful, man. And I'm asking myself, it's like... Now I'm asking myself, how do I feel about Harold? Where I can say he's a good character, but now, from my personal opinion now, how do I feel about Harold? I'm just disappointed. I'm so disappointed in Harold, man. Tragic irony of both Harold and Rox virtually dying in the exact same way as well. Here's one thing I don't get about Domi Reverie. Unless Domi Reverie requires Emu to actually touch you, but that wasn't always the case. So here's what I'm starting to think. Domi Reverie probably requires you to either be touched by Emu, or there to be a pentagram in the island itself. And then those people in that island can be Domi Reversied. Either way, Emu don't move me, man. Emu does not move me as a villain. And I know it's not Domi Reverie, but it's working the exact same way. It's the same. It's working the same way. I think he's serving as, in terms of like antagonism, he's serving its purpose well. But Emu as a standalone is very uninspiring and boring. Emu is very boring. But the antagonism is doing its job. But I find Emu very boring. Very, very boring and uninteresting. Just very boring. And obviously there's more to come from, I mean, there has to be more to come from Emu. So this is my initial opinion, but you know, I just think Emu's boring. From what I've seen so far, Emu is boring. Right? So, why do I find Emu boring? I mean, I find his powers boring. Domi Reversi, mind control, regeneration, that's all boring. There's nothing entertaining about that. And Emu doesn't have any character yet anyway, so what is there to like about Emu? I guess that's my question to you guys is, why do you like Emu? What is there to like so far? And I can't believe I have to preface this to people, but I said for now. And if I have to say for now, every single time for you guys to understand this is my opinion right now, because obviously there's more coming, then just say you want to be angry, and that's okay. But for now, Emu's boring as hell, man. Boring. The narrative is super intriguing. If it's the mystery that you like, that's fine. I'm just not intrigued with the mystery at the moment. Besides who Emu is. Put the glasses on top of the glasses. I might as well do that. I might do that. Doesn't Emu use guns? I don't know, bro. Emu just pure evil? Emu is pure evil. I wonder if Emu's kind of like a Mahito thing, where Emu's just so inhumane that the things it doesn't come from a place of evil. It just comes from a place of doing whatever the hell it wants to do. You weren't intrigued by a character who was around in the Void Century? Not really. I'm intrigued by the Void Century itself and what happened, but the character Emu doesn't draw curiosity from me. The only thing I'm curious about with Emu is the family name. If Emu's one of the 20 kings or one from that family, right? Because there's the whole Nerona thing. That's the thing I'm curious about with Emu. But the person, nah. Couldn't care less. Oh, Lakers versus Toronto? That's a good game. You know? So there's that. Let me read some super chats because I know y'all been sending super chats. So let me not overlook them all. I don't want to. Shout out to Papusa Monkey for the 20 months. By the way, thank you, Papusa Monkey. Happiness is easy. 5. We need a shrine on Discord for every wonderful One Piece mom. I lost my mother this year, and this is very close to my heart. Oh, happiness is easy. My condolences, man. We could definitely do that. If that's something you want to do, by all means, you can ask Kako or Jacko or Alpha. And we'll do something like that. Why not? We'll do some. I'm open to doing that. I'm open to doing that. My condolences. But not for Big Mom. I'll allow Belmare. I'll allow Jenny, Otahime, and Ida. I think those 4 would be great. I think those 4 would be grand. My condolences, man. I hope you feel. I hope you're comforted in this hard time. I hope he's still here too, because I remember he was telling me to read the super chat. So yeah, prayers for you and your family. Harold ... The bottomlessly coontastic king finally reaches his abyss. Vice, come on, man. I love how people throwing Ace's mom out there as if Ace's mom did anything but give birth to Ace. Like, why are our standards so low? Please. Big Mom did it like 80 times, bro. That's not a feat. Although, to be fair, she did postpone her pregnancy an extra couple of months, so that is kind of clean. So I guess I see what you're saying. Fair. Let me not beg it. That's fair. That's fair. I just remembered that. Yeah, I just remembered that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I just had that. I just remembered. I remembered that. Like, trust me. I'm sorry. You see, we can correct ourselves. You didn't even have to tell me. It was double. Oh, for 9 months? Oh, for an extra year is insane. All right, my bad. Yeah, throw Portuguese in there. All right, throw Portuguese in there. My bad. You can throw Portuguese in there. My bad. I don't even know what I was thinking. We scaling wombs now. Who's womb? Oh, I was about to say the most Brago side thing of all time, bro. Womb upscale is insanity. I was about to say whose womb is stronger, Big Mom's or Portuguese DA's, bro. Do you think she used Conqueror's hockey with her womb? It's over. Yeah, I'm cooked. It's fine. She postponed the pregnancy, so she's the Mihawk of womb. She's the Mihawk of mothers. Yo, I'm done, bro. I'm done. Yeah, we've lost all seriousness now. We've lost it. We've lost all seriousness. I'm glad I took the glasses off, man. We're not serious anymore. I don't know how we got to womb upscale, but agenda's undefeated. You know what? We're bringing this up in the agenda reverie. I'm pretty sure Sai and Brago gonna be there. So this should be a question. Whose womb is stronger? Big Mom's or Portuguese DA's? Or Otahime, considering the baby she gave birth to, Otahime's up there. Otahime should be up there. I ain't gonna lie. For someone that small to produce things that large, there's got to be a Yonko level womb at least. It was an egg? We don't know that. She's a fish, but some fishes are mammals. Wait, no. Wow. Okay. I can't read and I failed school. But, would you call a shark a fish? Because sharks give birth. They don't lay eggs. Right? Don't sharks give birth? Am I begging? Yeah, I'm out of line. I think I'm lost here. We're lost. Do sharks give birth? Okay, sharks do give birth. Thank God. No. Many sharks give birth to live young. Yes, no, sharks do give birth. I just looked it up. So settle down. We never begging it when it comes to the glasses on. That's true. So chat. To be fair, they're not fish. They're fishmen. So unless you've actually seen a fishman lay an egg, there's no reason for y'all to think that Otahime laid an egg. There's no reason. So technically, I could be right. You talking about fish biology, not fishman biology. And to be honest with y'all, all of y'all saying that Otahime was laying eggs, all y'all niggas racist. Because you know what the celestial dragons and the people who are racist to fishmen call them? Fish. You see, you're racist. That's a racist statement right there. Who said that? PK Mike _ but Otahime is a goldfish, and goldfish lay eggs. That's the most racist thing I've ever heard you say. Shame. What's his name? Let's find his name. Let's shame him. Shame on PK Mike _ Shame on you. That's racist, Mike. Mike, have some shame. Fishman lives matter. Mike, have some shame. Shame on you, PK Mike. Shame. FLM. FLM in the chat. Someone said support him. That's crazy, yo. Mike lost all the recipes. I'm not. Mike just said I'm not racist. Nothing else. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dirty Fishman. You see, he said Dirty Fishman. Chat, look at him. Someone screenshot him. Screenshot PK Mike. He's racist against Fishman. We figured him out. I knew it. We've called him. We called a racist. We called a racist in the chat, y'all. He hates Fishman. I knew it. We called him. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Nasty hybrids. You missed the reacts, but for some reason we got into womb upscaling, and now we're debating whether fishmen actually give birth or lay eggs. So I don't know how we got here. If you're still here and you're watching this later, just know I don't know how we really got here, but we're here. Right? So this is also, I think, a great discussion that we should have in the agenda reverie as well. These are great questions, guys. You know, so he said, I don't remember this part of the chapter either. I'm not gonna lie. You were doing womb discourse. First of all, y'all were saying womb scaling, so that wasn't me. I just added to the conversation. So technically, I'm fine. You see, look at all these fishmen racist. What's going on here? All right, we've lost control. Let's go back to let's talk about Sir Missile Monkey's $5. Harold, I didn't sign up for this. This is exactly what you signed up for when you signed up with Moo. Agreed. Epicness Beyond 4834 Harold for $5. Harold couldn't have accounted for Emu's ability to control him, but people have to view this from Harold's view and not from all the info the readers have. That's why we call him naive. At the end of the day, he is naive. Fidizzo, Harold dying like a fool with no redemption. It is a shame. Did you see the petition to skip Drum Island arc from a Fire Dose? No, but if they do, they're idiots. Epic, be honest with another $5. What alternative did Harold have to achieve his goal of assimilation? Joining rocks would have only made giants the villains of the world. Like I said, I understand where he was coming from, but it's a messed up world, man. The Road to Hell, man. This is from Sir Missile Monkey, $5. Emu actually played him like a fiddle. Full faith, trust in the process via sweet words, half-truths. Emu monkey pawed him. Emu definitely monkey pawed him. It's definitely monkey's paw. But even Ida was like, you don't throw away your culture like that. I think Ida had the right idea. Jolly Man Big Boy with $2. Giants come across as naive and gullible like tontadas. Yes, very much so. Vapor Breeze with the $5. Harold had no precedent to think that he would literally be controlled. Odin had plenty of precedent not to trust a pirate and a usurper. That's true, but Harold also was warned exclusively and explicitly by Rox about this. So you cannot give him, you can't give him a break. You can't. $10 from Mr. Sparkso. If I was Garling and my chuddy son failed to show up to get promoted, only to move out of the gated community and become an emperor of the cheddar, let's just say rats wouldn't be called rats anymore. That's an insane statement. So I'm going to say thank you for the $10. Then we have Mr. Galaxy Wad, $10. Unless there is a way to break out a Domi Reversi without hockey and no stipulations to who can be reversed, then Emu is a bad character. If only Luffy can do anything, then that is a bad character. That's a very strong take. I wonder what people think about that statement. I don't think I disagree. I find Emu a little bit interesting because they keep a harem of old men around constantly to worship them. And I find them a little swag for that, from Mr. Sparkso. Mr. Sparkso, you seem a little unhinged, sir. Just a little bit. Alucard M-Man with $2. Misogyny Bagua has a 100% win rate. It really does. We have Adder Murray. Basically, Harold couldn't be made to do anything if not for unexpected mind control. Odin just had to believe a guy wouldn't say changed my mind, which is also true. King Crimson, $5. We have to naive scale now. Throw Harold, Odin, Squad, and Arlong Park Nami in there. Arlong Park Nami is crazy slander. Nami was at least like 10. Nami was a child, so you can at least give her that. These are grown men. These are grown men. Vegapunk is also very naive. But we're all naive at a time. I've been naive. We've all been naive. I've been crazy naive. You kidding me, man? Naivete gets you body bagged. The only cure for naivete is pain or education. Hey, it wasn't me, I'll tell you that. Meacham with $5. White world government propaganda be like, fishmen are only 13% of the population but commit 50% of the crimes. Where have I heard that statement before? If I speak. $2. I lost my grandma last week. I miss her. From Isaac Gavey 7762. My condolences, Isaac. I know that is very painful. So my condolences, my brother. Hang in there, man. The Gruff Room, $5. Harold is dumb AF. Rox is turning in his hypothetical grave. Yes, Rox is very much turning in his hypothetical grave. Yeah, man. Harold is fascinating. In the worst way possible. It means Loki and Hyrule had to defeat Harold, so that's definitely a big feat. And then Shanks is the one who subjugated Loki. It sounds like Loki again took the blame for the sake of Harold's reputation. Loki very much is a very tragic character from what I'm seeing. Which means he should leave Elbaf and join Blackbeard. That's what I think he should do. Blackbeard be like, see what this world has done to you? They never believed you. They never liked you. But you know what you can do? You can be just like my daddy. And follow me because of my daddy. And he'd be like, who's your daddy? I said, my dad is your goat. He said, oh, your daddy's Rocks? Oh, we out then. That's what I want. Give me that, Oda. I'd like that very much. I like that a lot. Viper Breeze. If Emu's power is truly a devil fruit, then Blackbeard is actually Emu's mortal enemy. I don't like what that implies. I like that it implies that Blackbeard should beat Emu and then fight Luffy at the end, and I think that would be a great story. I think that'd be a fantastic story. I think I'd have a great time if that was the case. This would be a good meal. I'd be like, oh. That's it. I'd be like, oh, well, that's all. You see, oh, no. I've done it. Yep. I'm going to have to hold this mic up. That would be fantastic. I'd be like, yes, quite. Quite indeed. Yes. Very nice. All right. We have Kokujin 8. At least Holy See had Griffith to blind people. True. What did the world government have to blind Harold of the evil and work they made him do? I don't know. That's the point I don't get. You didn't see the slaves. You didn't see the whippings. You didn't see niggas dying for no reason. You didn't see none of that. You was in Mary Jo the whole time. You didn't see the celestial dragons and I don't know, man. I hate to break it to you, Adam Murray, but mermaids are fishmen. half human, half fish. Mermaids are fishmen by the definition. It's the same thing, sir. Airy 420. I think Rock should have took Harold up to the Holy Land to directly show him what he was getting himself into. Just telling him and trying to warn him wasn't enough. I don't know, man. If Harold actually had any common sense, maybe he'd listen to his friend. Although, Rox wasn't exactly the best representative, I'd say. Not exactly the best representative, so hey. So what are you going to do? Latino and Mexican is the same. Yes. Yes, it is, man. And fishermen lives do matter. They do matter, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let anyone convince you differently. So obviously all the holy knights know about Emu. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. All this while Ida dying. What a shame, man. What a shame. What a shame, man. I don't think there's a stock market report today. We'll save that for the Reverie. We got four months from Osoba James 93. I think we're finally gonna see how a devil fruit is transmitted, like in Punk Hazard, because Loki didn't have those chains. He didn't have the chains that he did in his intro. True. Alucard MM. Harold Cope could be that post-Rock's death. He found out his only other option had literally and figuratively died. His hesitation cornered him. Maybe. Could be. Kid Cool, 1827. Honestly, One Piece don't need the character Emu to exist, or Luffy basically being Joy Boy because of the Nika fruit. The story is going the route of generic tropes. Still love OP though. I hate to break it to you guys, but One Piece is a shonen. And I think a lot of One Piece fans have failed to realize that a shonen is going to follow shonen tropes. So if you're shocked that One Piece going the generic route, don't be. It's shonen. Shonen gonna shonen, man. Whether you like it or not, shonen gonna shonen. It's just One Piece fans just think that One Piece is a series and a standalone in itself. And while it is the best or the most acclaimed of its genre outside of Dragon Ball and maybe Naruto in the West, it's still a shonen. But on many, many shonen tropes. Hunter x Hunter is shonen too, but it's not generic. It's not generic, but it has generic tropes. You know? And it's more about generic tropes than the story being generic. If you want to know what's really generic, Demon Slayer. Now that's a generic manga. Littered with generic tropes. I would say Demon Slayer is very generic. Very generic. I'm gonna say this quietly, even though I love this series. Bleach is pretty generic too. I love Bleach. I love it. It's generic. Bleach is very generic. I love Bleach. I love Bleach. Trust me. I love Bleach. Trust me, I love Bleach so much. But it is very generic, and that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. MHA, generic. You know? Would you say One Piece has always been generic? I think One Piece has always had generic tropes, but they executed. One of the things that made One Piece so special is how frequently they were able to generate great emotional moments within its series. And how easily attached you were to the main cast. Because in most of these shonens, you love like certain characters and you're okay with them. And some others, you're just like, you're just part of the crew, I'm cool. With One Piece, you loved everybody. And you loved their dynamic. And you loved the group. And every group had a moment that made you feel emotional. So One Piece seemed like it wasn't generic, but it was just really well done. You know? A shonen that's not generic is Chainsaw Man? I'd agree with that. I don't even know how Chainsaw Man classifies as shonen, but it's shonen. Like Gachi Yakuta. I don't think Gachi Yakuta's shonen. What it's not in Shonen Jump, I'll tell you that. It's in Kodansha. But I think it's shonen in genre. Let's see. Yes, it's shonen. Yeah, it's shonen in genre. Gachi Yakuta. It's pretty generic. It's really good. Kagurabachi. Pretty generic. Really good. Just because it's generic doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean it's bad. You know. Roundhouse. Not Roadhouse, 5008. Blackbeard upscale, Luffy still a bum, Shanks is a rat, agreed. El Amir 98. If Harold hadn't met Ida, what would the future hold for Harold? I mean, he'd just go around destroying stuff. He'd probably be Fisher Tiger. Except he'd kill people. Excuse me. I love stereotypes. The majority of what I watch is romance and slice of life, so that I can enjoy the simplistic nature of One Piece a little bit more. Isaac gave you that's fair. I think that's fair. And I do think your enjoyment of One Piece can be affected. It turns out that whatever series that you've read and series that you like can actually affect your taste in other series as well. New X722 saw your statement in class on the wars in Europe. Gotta tell you, you'd master class in history. It's always the funniest that you turn out to be the smartest, and yes, to your credit, you haven't slandered Dragon once. I appreciate that. Thank you. I guess it's really hard to imagine a full mind control of yourself happening in real life. It does happen. It does happen. Jay, why Jay talk about One Piece when it isn't even in his top 3? I don't know. Why should I talk about anything unless it's in my top 3? I think that's a good question. What is your top 3 again? I gotta think about it. I think according to my video, I think it was Hunter x Hunter, FMAB, and Berserk. I think that was my top 3. Yeah, no, there's people starting to rage me in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's Hunter x Hunter, Berserk, and Fullmetal Alchemist. I think those are my top 3. Although, true, did Gundam the Origin? I think now, I think I'd put Gundam. I'm wondering if I'd put Gundam over Berserk now. Gundam the Origin. Yeah, I would, because I have Char Aznavour over Griffith. Yeah. And because of Berserk's fall off and the Sea God arc, I think I'd put Gundam the Origin over Berserk now. I think so. Would I put Gundam over FMA? I don't know. Did you read Kingdom yet? You mean the latest chapter? No, Vinland Saga's not my top 1. I don't even think Vinland Saga was in my top 10, actually. Did you just take on the persona of Emu for a second? No, I don't think I did. Have I read Vagabond? Yes, I've read Vagabond. I think it's beautiful how Harold died because he trusted people too much, and Rox died because he didn't trust people enough. I think it's tragic. You should talk about how Berserk fell off. Well, Berserk fell off because the author died. The arc that we were in when Miura was still alive was still good. And there was some really good stuff happening before he passed away. But now Berserk is kind of, So, yeah, Dario's is rage baiting. He said, I hope Akainu kills Luffy. I'm not reading Dan to Dan. I'm anime only. I quite much enjoy being anime only for Dan to Dan. What happened to Hunter x Hunter is tragic. I mean, Togashi's still writing chapters, so we still got a lot more coming. Yeah, I stopped reading after Miura died as well. And his last chapter seems like a good way to end the story too. You should be anime only for One Punch Man. I don't think I will, actually. I think I should read One Punch Man. I don't know if you guys have read the latest chapter of Gachi Okuta, but it is crispy. Latest chapter of Gachi Okuta was fire. Gachi Okuta is good right now, boy. It's good, man. It's peak. It's peak. It's peak. Okay. So just as a reminder, everybody, the Agenda Reverie is on Saturday. I thought I'd do it in December because I wanted to have a big stream for the end of the year. And if I'm gonna be honest, guys, I wasn't gonna do another Agenda Reverie. If I'm gonna be honest, I really wasn't. I was just planning on chilling because I'm really not. I mean, you guys know my stance on One Piece waned a little bit, but I've obviously been enjoying what I'm reading. But a lot of people were asking, and I think what really convinced me is when I went to Anime NYC, a lot of the YouTubers that I was with, were asking me, "So Jay, when's the next Agenda Reverie?" Because people genuinely enjoyed it. I was surprised. So, I'm happy. I'm happy to have a lot of people coming. So, we've got Roger's coming. Mugiwara no Goofy, Hime, Chestnut, Brago. Murphy's gonna be there, obviously. Tekking's gonna be there. Recon's gonna be there. Is Laz gonna be there? Where's Laz? Laz has to be there, right? We got Laz there, right? Sai's gonna be there. There's no way Laz is not gonna be there. Sorry, Laz is like a blood brother of mine. There's no way Laz is gonna be there. And if not, Cole's gonna be there. Cole's in the thumbnail. My God. Yeah, Cole's gonna be there. There's no way Cole's not gonna be there. Par might be able to make it. Morge is gonna be there. Yeah, Morge is gonna be there. I invited Kev. Volume 1 are not caught up, so they're not gonna be there. I don't know Drox like that, so I'm good. I don't think Melon's really not into agenda like that. Not from what I've seen. So didn't invite. Joy Girl. I guess I could ask Joy Girl. I know Eric and Christian will be there. iShow Speed is insanity. I think Randy might be able to pop in, but I don't think Randy, on the hush, Malin. Randy's he part of the film crew for One Piece, so he with Toei and Shueisha. That's bad business for my boy Randy. So we don't take money out of our brothers' pockets. But we love Big Randy. We love Big Rand. So we out here. Yeah, but no, I don't know iShow Speed, man. There's no way he's gonna be here. Yeah, Goofy's gonna be here. We want to know Goofy's gonna be here. 100%. Goofy's my boy. Yeah. So a lot of your favorites are gonna be here. It's gonna be a good time. There's a lot of fun personalities. Hidden Island's gonna be there. Right? So we got a lot of fun personalities. Sandman? No. Why? Why would No. Sandman Sandman will not be there. No, he won't be. Sorry. I just almost crashed out there. Like, that's just insanity. That is insanity, bro. Holy moly. Am I going to do manga-specific Gachikutsu chapters? Probably not, no. No, probably. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just yawning in you guys' ears. Larry and that One Piece podcast, no, I don't think they'll be here. Par Vision might pop in IDK. So I have to let y'all know. IDK. But yes. Karen will be there. Get Voodoo. Voodoo will not be there. So no. Shonen Showdown. Shonen Showdown's gonna be in Vegas, so I don't think he'll be able to make it. But if he wants to pop in, he can. No, Morge is gonna be there. Morge will be there. Morge will be there. Morge will be there. You should contact Mr. Beast. Yeah, man, let me just hit up Mr. Beast on speed dial. O'Hara and Grand Line are not into agenda at all. O'Hara is my brother, and I love O'Hara. But they would definitely not come to this. So no, that's not gonna happen. I do miss JG though. I do miss Joy Girl though. So I might hit her up and see if she can join. It's a little last minute, but hey. I don't expect Loki to handle Harold alone. I don't think he's going to. They are media trained. Yes, Murphy's gonna be there. You really think I'm gonna do a big stream and my big sister Murphy not gonna be here, bro? Come on, man. No, volume one can't make it. They're not caught up to One Piece, and they're on a break, so probably not. My problem with Kingdom is that I'm more of a fan of Riboku's idea of different nations coexisting. His hunched back in one panel brought me to tears. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Cool of you to organize. Yeah, man. We haven't had a Reverie this year, so I think it's also nice to just get the community together, at least some portion of the community together. I mean, Epic Win. I agree. He's supposed to be OP, so I understand that. Taekwon will not be there. No, and Sai will be there. Yes, Sai will be there. Braun is 0 for 5. Fantastic. Excuse me. Oh my god. All right. I keep yawning. Yeah. Yeah, I keep yawning. So I'm gonna have to end the stream. Yeah, I've yawned like 60 times. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna chill out. Um, thank you everybody. Appreciate the good time. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Don't forget 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be starting. I will start the stream event either tonight or tomorrow morning, so you guys will know obviously when. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Take care.